I repeat, the United States of America is ready to take a forceful action against Nigeria over what Gumi said, over the statement of Sheikh Ahmad Gumi. You are welcome once again to ISIN TV. Today I'm going to explain a lot. Today is May 18, 2026. So you are welcome as you are joining us on this channel. Sheikh Gumi says something that is very, very disturbing. And thank God America have responded immediately. No wasting time. No wasting time. They have responded immediately. That is what we are looking at in this broadcast now. And it's going to come with an action immediately. Because Gumi thought that, Nigeria, when they say something, they just believe that after all, we can talk. We can just say anything, nothing will happen. And they have replied Gumi that Trump is not Nigerian president, and Trump is not a president that you can say you just talk anyhow. Trump is not a type. Let me quickly read that. What Gumi said before we now go to the response of the United States of America. Please help me like this video and share it. Please, I'm begging us. Like this video and share it. Insecurity. U.S. involvement will attract foreign terror groups in Nigeria. Sheikh Ahmad Gumi said that U.S., the way they killed the Abdul Malik, what's the name of the second in command? Gumi now said, just some few hours after that, Gumi said that U.S. involvement will make terror to be more. They will now turn Nigeria to capitals of terrorism. That all of them will be coming from other countries because they know that Nigeria is stubborn. Let me quickly read that, and I'm going to play a video at the towards the end of this. Please make sure you watch it to the end. Now, Islamic cleric, according to the Punch newspaper, Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi has warned that United States involvement in combating terrorism in Nigeria could drag foreign terror group into the country. Gumi made this in a Facebook post on Monday. On Monday, he argued that the war on terror could end up eroding Nigerian sovereignty, which he described as a red line. You remember, Gumi the other time, he told Nigerian government that leave America alone, go to Turkey, go to Pakistan, go to Iran, go to some countries. There was a time that Turkey said they want to help Nigeria, that they will help us to combat terrorism. But the US gave them condition. When Ribadu went to US, they gave them the condition that we are going to support you with military intelligence so that you can carry out the activities, but we will not put our soldier down on your ground. But we will support you with military intelligence, with hardware, with software, with so many things you need. We will support you. That is condition number one. Condition number two, when we now discover that you want to sabotage our efforts, we will do it without you. Ìdí nìyẹn tí Ribadu tó fi ń try láti snap káàkiri pé kán lè mọ̀ pé àwọn ń ṣiṣẹ́ o, iṣẹ́ ń lọ o. And the Americans, they know what they are doing. I'm going to read everything out. This is not hearsay. This is not. This is is beyond money. They gave them the condition that we will support you. We will make sure we give you the intelligence report you need. We will support you with everything. That's how the other man that they kill. That is how they get. America trace the man. They get the information. They release the information to Nigeria. This is the time to strike. This is the time to target. This is the time to throw. This is the time to clean. And Nigerian soldiers, they are good on ground. They went there with you. They destroy the place. That's how they eliminate the man. Now, Gumi now said that involving America in all this is creating more problem for Nigeria. Is it true? Now, let's read more. He emphasized that US involvement would expose Nigeria to unnecessary increase in violence by attracting international terror groups. Groups, not one, not two, not three, terror groups to the new era. Nothing that the Nigerian armed forces could handle the situation with proper rules of engagement. Now, Gumi said, as a peace advocate, I am stunned by some remark from ignorance that the military was or is prevented from engaging bandit or Boko Haram. This claim is false and malicious. Never for a second has the military uttered hostility in the name of amnesty against unrepentant terrorists, except Niger Delta militants who got a blanket amnesty from Yaradua of the blessed memory. Now, did you see that? That's what Gumi said. Now, let me now quickly read, without wasting our time. Let's look at the response of the United States of America. Immediately, the United States of America responds to Gumi's threats. Let me use that word threats, because it's threats, because a lot of people are involved now. And another thing is that surprised me is that some people are protesting for Nigeria in abroad, in US, in Canada, in UK, for what is happening in Nigeria, for what happened in Kwara State, for what happened in Oyo State as of Friday, for what happened in Benue, Plateau, Jos. Some people are protesting, but we that were, our Gagatoron, we are after election, who win primary, who win presidential, who win senatorial, local government, councillor, chairman, rep. That's what concerns us. But some people are protesting on our behalf outside the country. I'm going to play everything. I'm going to play the video. Let me quickly read the response of US to Sheikh Ahmad Gumi. Now, according to Punch newspaper, do not test Trump's resolve. US lawmaker warns terrorists in Nigeria. Olele. Ẹ ti lójú fèsì máa yìí, ẹ jẹ́ sáré kà dáadáa. Ẹ máa gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ. United States Congressman Ray Moore has credited US President Donald Trump with ordering the joint Nigeria-American operation that killed Abu Malik, identified as the second in command of the US globally, warned that those target Christians in Nigeria will face consequences. More, a Republican lawmaker who sits on the White House Appropriation Committee made the remark in an interview in the News Nation with anchor Anna Coleman on Sunday, where he discussed the recent strike and broader crisis of religion persecution in northeastern Nigeria. President Donald Trump is laser focused on defending our Christian brothers. Our Christian brothers in Nigeria. That is not going to take anything. You can see, they really take it serious. They are not taking it with in fact, one of the allegations is that they said Nigerian government is not really ready to solve the issue of terrorism and banditry in Nigeria. So let me read that. More said on the administration engagement with Nigeria and intensify following Trump designation of a country as a nation of a particular concern on October 31st last year. Now, Moore said the administration engaged with Nigeria had intensified the Trump designation of Nigeria on 31st. He added that Trump had personally directed him to investigate the situations in Nigeria. Can you see that? Christian genocide in Nigeria, which is what I do. I travel to Nigeria with my colleagues from Appropriation Committee and put together this report that we presented to the White House with a number of key recommendations on how we can try to protect those populations that are suffering at the hand of Islamic radical terrorists, he said. Now, one of the allegations also is that they said that Nigerian government is not handling the issue of security the way they handle threats outside the country. In fact, they made an example of when Benin Republic, when something happened in Benin Republic, that Nigeria quickly responds. That if the way Nigeria respond to Benin Republic is the way they respond to issues in Nigeria, that these bandits will not have their days. These terrorists will not have their days. Ẹ jẹ́ kí sáré sọ eléyìí. Ní àwọn tí wọ́n lọ sí oríire local government in Oyo State, àwọn tó rí wọn, the hunters that follow them to the bush, they said that they are not terrorists, they are not bandits. They said they are Boko Haram because they have every gadget. The machine that they bring, àwọn nǹkan tó gbé dání ó ní agbára púpọ̀. Àwọn nǹkan tó wà ní ọwọ́ wọn ó ní agbára. That is why tẹ́ pé wọn ò ṣe lè face wọn. That is why most of them have to retreat, go back, because nǹkan táwọn people yìí gbé dání ó ní agbára, wọn ò lè dojú kọ wọn. Ẹ wo nísìnyí math teacher tí ò ṣe kankan, for you to know that even in Nigeria now, how many people want to do teacher again? Wọ́n mú bàbá yẹn, wọ́n ní kí bàbá yẹn máa ṣe video. I cannot play the video because of YouTube policy. Wọ́n ní kí bàbá yẹn máa ṣe video. Bàbá yẹn ṣe video dárúkọ ara ẹ̀. Ẹ bá rí bó ṣe pa bàbá yẹn. You see the way they find the man. Kí ni ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tí bàbá yẹn ṣẹ̀? The sin he committed is in Nigeria. The sin he committed is a citizen of a country. But gbogbo àwọn tó fẹ́ contest fún rep and everything ní Ọ̀yọ́ state nísìn àti ìrẹ́dì kankan kó condemn situation yẹn. Tó bá máa bóyá wọ́n ti wá lè condemn as at the time tá à ń ṣèròyìn lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ o. The only person that talks about it is the governor. And the governor gan sọ wípé ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí ọ̀rọ̀ sùnùkùn ni. Ó dẹ̀ ti gba ojú sùnùkùn pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ní agbára ni. Everybody gan ló wà at threat. The governor said it. That everybody is at threat. And the question majority of people are asking is that who is threatening the governor? Is it the federal? Is it the state? Or is it the northern people? That's the question majority of people are asking. That's the questions that people are asking. Now, let's watch this video of the foreigners that they are protesting on behalf of Nigerians. Àwọn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà àwọn kan protest lé lórí o bó ti ẹ̀ pàtà wà nílé ó dà pé bóyá a lè sọ pé nǹkan kan ti wrong pẹ̀lú wa ni, but nobody is ready to protest for anything. Àwọn ọmọ tó jí gbé is over 46 children náà jí gbé ní oríire local government. Wọ́n tún gbé àwọn teacher méje, wọ́n tún pa math teacher wọn. Ṣé pé jẹ́ nǹkan tó ní agbára. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn yìí náà sọ. But I was so surprised that so you people are fighting for us. But what all kan election làwọn bá káàkiri. Kọ́lọ́run kó ṣàánú wa ńbẹ̀ ni. Ẹ jẹ́ sáré play video yẹn. Kẹ́ gbọ́ nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn yẹn sọ.
For Palestine in our nation, there's one today. When Christians are being butchered and massacred across every Middle Eastern nation, one nation more than ever. There's a genocide happening right now. It's been happening for years in Nigeria. We We will not remain silent while our Christian brothers and sisters are being raped and pillaged in any country in the world. So that's why now the BBC, the media, the Church of England and the bloody Pope, why are you not speaking up for the Christians of Nigeria? Right now, we have a bishop who has flown in here to speak to the world about what's happening to his people. Bishop Juan from Bokaro in Nigeria. The platform is yours, sir.
Praise the Lord. I am excited being in your midst this afternoon. And I want to thank God for the privilege given to me to come to speak to you. I want to thank my brother Lawrence for giving me the invitation to be here. And to thank all of you for the warm welcome that I have received since arriving here. My name is Joan Zumbis, and I'm the Anglican Bishop of Bukuru Diocese. The gospel came to us from England specifically. So I am at home, right now at home. But it will seem as if our parents have abandoned the faith and left the faith to us in Nigeria. And as a result, we see situations that are beyond our capacity to contend with. For years, protractedly, the church in Nigeria has been under severe persecution. Christians in Nigeria are persecuted in different ways, different dimensions. Communities which are predominantly Christian communities are daily attacked. People killed, churches razed down, and whole communities sacked. That's the situation we live in Nigeria today. So Christian persecution in Nigeria, is a reality because the Bible tells us that the church is a body, is a single body, but with different parts. A part of your body in pain leaves the whole body in pain. Yes, around the central part of Nigeria, the persecution is rife. Boko Haram has not left Christians at ease in Nigeria. ISWAP has not left Christians at ease in Nigeria. Militia groups, the Fulani Herdsmen, have not left Nigeria, left our Christians in Nigeria at peace. In fact, banditry, kidnapping every day, personally, an attempt has been made on me to kidnap me. The Lord saved me that night. Fulani young people had come to my house, attempting to break into my house. They couldn't just get in there. At the end of the day, with AK-47, they had to leave because they couldn't just penetrate my house, and then went to my next door neighbor and kidnapped him and took him away. And so there are brothers in the West, particularly those of you in England, the United Kingdom. If you do not stand with the race of the persecuted church, I want to assure you, friends, that what is happening to us is not static, it's migrating. The truth of the gospel has made you who you are today. You dare not abandon the gospel. You need the gospel. The gospel that has become part of your culture. It's ingrained in you. No one should come and rob you of that culture. It gave you all of the privileges you today enjoy. So please, it's my desire, my prayer that you hold on to that gospel. Never let it go. May Christ reign in your life. May Christ reign in England. May Christ reign in every single community in England. Thank you very
I am meeting with a number of leaders and asking tough questions to start.
Right. But I mean, obviously there are
Now-
places where
inú ọ̀rọ̀ tí bàbá yẹn sọ àwọn nǹkan kan bẹ̀ pé England ló mú religion wá sí Nàìjíríà. Why did they abandon us in Nigeria in our trying time? Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn sọ pé they are the one that bring religion to Nigeria. That Nigeria is now facing a tough time now. That is supposed to rise for our help. Àkókò tẹ́ kọ́ dìde fúnra lọ́wọ́ tiwa náà lélẹ̀ tó rá àkókò tá a nílò wọn gangan lélẹ̀ kí ṣe kankan máa wá Nàìjíríà ká máa pawó ká máa ṣe kankan máa kó lọ sí country tiwọn. Aláwọn ìjọ tó jẹ́ pé lónìí headquarter àwọn England ló wà gbogbo tán pa Nàìjíríà gbogbo pátá wọn sì ń kó lọ sí ọ̀hún náà ni. Oní bàbá yẹn sọ wípé àkókò lélẹ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà kì í ṣe film trick o. Ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ real time ni o. Ọ̀kan là ń sọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí Ọ̀yọ́ state yìí nísìnyí ní Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ olóṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn o. Gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tí ò dùn gbọ́ sétí tí ò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí ló tún wá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. A máa ń gbọ́ pé ogun òjàjàjà kó dògbómọ̀ṣọ́ nísìnyí gradually wọ́n ti fẹ́ fogun dògbómọ̀ṣọ́ báyìí. Àbí ìgbà tí gbogbo agbègbè tí ò bá ní sinmi mọ́ àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ mọ́ sá wọlé wọ́n mọ́ sá wọnú Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ wá kẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n mọ́ wọnú Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ náà kẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣé wàhálà ò ti máa dé báyìí. A kì í sọ kí wọ́n tètè bá wa approve Sunday Igboho. A ti sọ kán bá wa approve ẹ̀. Kò ń ṣègbòho nìkan àwọn tó bá tún já lágbára tán lè kojú àwọn èèyàn yìí ni kí wọ́n approve kí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì àwọn gómìnà wa ló kù báyìí kí wọ́n approve wọn káwọn lọ́balọ́ba náà sọ̀rọ̀ tó lọ́rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ ti ní agbára ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ ó jẹ́ nǹkan tó ní agbára báyìí kí wọ́n tètè bá wá nǹkan ṣe sí i. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí Gumi sọ àti orílẹ̀-èdè Amẹ́ríkà wọ́n ti fèsì sí i pé don't try to test us. Ẹ má try wa rárá torí àwa ò gbọ́ pa àwa dẹ̀ ti ready báyìí. Pé àwọn ti ready ẹni pé Amẹ́ríkà gbà Christmas wọn ò sọ fún wọn ò díẹ̀ wúlẹ̀ declare rẹ̀ páwọn bọ̀ ń gbà Christmas wọ́n ṣe wọ́n kàn wọlé náà ni. Ìgbà tó ti fẹ́ mú second in command wọ́n tún wọlé náà ni. Ṣẹ́ni pé wọ́n nìyẹn ti ń lọ consistently ń sìn pé ẹ má try wa eléyìí tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn nísìn ibi tó ní agbára ni tó máa ní agbára gidigidi tó máa ní agbára léyìí tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ní àṣẹ sọ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe wa lọ́kan ká dẹ̀ mójútó nǹkan tó yẹ ká mójútó tó yẹ ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí ètò ààbò kò kàn wá mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú ló kàn wá. Ẹ bá like fídíò ẹ bá share ẹ bá subscribe sórí ìkànnì yìí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni iSync TV yín náà lélẹ́yìí ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bá like ẹ bá share ẹ bá subscribe sórí ìkànnì yìí ẹ jọ̀ọ́ eléyìí tó bá wù yín ẹ bá cut ẹ send ẹ sáwọn èèyàn ẹ lè lo copyright free ni so gbé copyright sórí ẹ you can still use it so you can still reshare it you are free to use it so ẹ bá like fídíò ẹ bá share ẹ bá subscribe sórí ìkànnì yìí ẹ ṣé o iSync TV yín náà lélẹ́yìí ẹ ṣé o 10:30 sí wa ọdún.